studied at the hotel school, The Hague. You have to do, of course, it's a Bachelor of Business Administration, so there's a lot of research involved. You are really looking, okay, what is happening in the food industry? And then I realized, oh my God, there's so many big problems in the food industry. And we identified 3 big problems actually, and I said, okay, this is where I really want to work on. So the first problem is that small-scale farmers, they receive too less money, too small of a margin from the end consumer price. The second problem is that we as consumers, we have no access to real sustainably grown food that's from our local environment. There's no connection anymore. And then the third is food waste. Food waste is one of the biggest problems that we have that's facing humanity right now. We now know 1 out of every 3 fruits and vegetables is being wasted, and it's just a huge waste for all of us. I believe we can divide the wasted food into 2 big categories. One is that it's too old. It's past the expiration date. It's, for example, almost rotten, and that's why supermarkets, they throw it away. Let me see if I actually have an example here. One of these leeks, this one here, for example, is already rotten. So this one we say is too old. Now, what you can do though, of course, if you have this, if you eat this, let me show you in just 5 seconds. We're gonna make this from an old to a new again. And it's perfect, it's edible, right? So there's no problem with it, but they throw it away because this top layer is already rotten. There's also wrong form. This means too small, too big, anything that's not, it should make it look perfectly. So for example, yeah, everything that we almost have here is a great example for this. This here, you see like this, the form, and like this. That would be, for example, a form. You never see this kind of shape in a supermarket or in a traditional food wholesaler, because they sort it out because it's not the right form or shape or size. This one here as well. So you see then you have all these different forms. You have this one is too small, for example, but then there's also fruits and vegetables that is too big. Like this one here, for example, is a winter carrot. Is one of the biggest winter carrots I have ever seen in my life. And we receive a lot of this. So you can see everyone is this big. And you see this is not normal. It's too big for the supermarket. So that's why they would sort this out, because it's too big. Who does say we have to throw it away? Who says that? And I personally, my mother's from Germany and my father's from Gambia. And I've been living many years in my life in Gambia as well, when I was still smaller. And if I would tell the people in Gambia that they're throwing away some of the food in Germany, they would be like, why? How? That's not possible. So for me, I always, when I was seeing food being wasted, I always looked at it with a very sad eye, and I was like, no, that's something about this is not correct. And I said, okay, I really want to help. I want to improve the food industry. I want to solve these issues. And I saw already that people, like for example with Airbnb, with Uber, if you give a tool to the people, they can make great experiences, great services for other people. And I said we need the same with food, like a marketplace, a platform that we can provide for any sustainable food producer or any person that wants to eat healthy and eat local. And then we give them this platform, and on this platform the food producers, they can sell directly to local consumers. And in this sense we make a transparent exchange of local products, and the prices for the consumers are fair and the margins for the producers are also fair. Everybody can have access to these foods if they want to, and that everybody can also sell these foods if they want to, and we can make a whole process more efficient and more effective.